Okay, we're going to be looking at Psalm 9. Last time we looked at verses 1 through 10, where David exalted and praised Yahweh for his righteousness. And here he continues that theme. He says, "Sing praises to the Lord, who sits enthroned in Zion. Tell among the peoples his deeds. For he who avenges blood is mindful of them. He does not forget the cry of the afflicted. Be gracious to me, O Lord. See my affliction, and those who hate me. O you who lift me up from the gates of death, that I may recount all your praises, that in the gates of the daughter of Zion I may rejoice in your salvation." So here he's singing praises to the Lord, and here he's asking that God would help him so that he could rejoice in God's salvation. Here he says that he wants to tell the peoples of God's righteousness and of his salvation. And here he's saying, let me recount your deeds and your praises to people, O Lord. Right? David has been afflicted of those who hate him, but he trusts in God, that God is able to deliver him and lift him up from the gates of death. And we see here in verses 15 through 20, God's righteousness made manifest and seen again. The nations have sunk in the pit that they have made. We see similar language to Psalm 1 and 2. In the net they have hid. Their own foot has been caught. The Lord has made himself known. He has executed judgment. The wicked are snared by the works of their own hands. Higion, shalach. These are just musical terms, most likely. The wicked shall return to Sheol, all the nations that forget God. For the needy shall not always be forgotten, and the hope of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail. Let the nations be judged before you. Put them in fear, O Lord. Let the nations know that they are but men. Salah. Right? So here he's saying that those who exalt themselves, would they be humbled? Right? Would they be humbled? And David is praising God for his righteousness, the one who executes judgment. And this is just reminiscent once again of that Psalm 1 and 2 language. There's two paths. The path that leads to God is the path that those who put their trust in the promises of God. And then there's the path of self, which exalts oneself and opposes God in all his way. And this is the path that leads to death, to God's perfect justice. So let us embody the psalmist here, who sings praises to God for the salvation that he brings, to the one who lifts us up from the gates of death, to the one who is always just and always right. We serve a glorious and mighty God.